great day, man. It's a great day, man. Welcome to another episode right there. Another episode of From Frack Can to Financial Freedom, man. Man, this has been a long time coming, man. This has been a long time coming. This has been something that I've been working on. I've been working on for a long time, man. I've been kind of trying to figure out what was the best way that I could start off by showing people and showing my mostly guys in my industry, which is the oil and gas industry, which we'll talk about later on how to invest and how to build monthly cash flow, how to build passive income, man. This, like I said, this channel is mostly going to be about educating people on how to become financially independent and just educating people on ways that we can become financially free and educate people on the importance of making your money grow and putting your money somewhere where it will always be moving and always be growing. um, so today's episode is how to build a dividend account. How to build a dividend portfolio. We're talking about dividends. And a lot of people that a lot of people that I've talked to, not saying that there's not a lot of people out there, but a lot of people that I've talked to, they don't really understand what dividends are and really understand how important and how powerful dividends can be. So, I mean, that's what I wanted to talk about today. You know what what a dividend is, kind of kind of how to set up a dividend portfolio and how powerful a dividend portfolio can be to produce just monthly or quarterly, in some cases quarterly income and passive income that you can just um, basically just kind of sit back and accumulate some income. Accumulate some income. So today's episode, man, if you guys just want to stay with me and just kind of understand what a dividend is. I tell my guys a lot. I'm a supervisor. Um, I'm a supervisor over about 10 to 12 guys. Shout out to all my guys out there that's on my crew. I talk to my guys a lot about knowing something and understanding something. Knowing something and understanding something is two totally different things, right? I mean, anybody can know how to ride a bike, you know what I'm saying? But very few people know how a bike works and how, um, and I know that's kind of a crazy analogy, but just knowing how how the chain works and how to pedal and how the weight distribution works on pedaling, and you know what I'm saying. Just very few people know and understand how it works. So that's what I tell my guys all the time, man. At work, I tell them knowing something, anybody can know something. Anybody can know how to do a specific, very simple thing. But very few people understand how it all works. And that's, like I said, that's what the episode is about today, man. So, man, all my guys, everybody that's watching, man, kind of give your boy a thumbs up, man. If you can hit the like button, man, hit the subscribe button, man. We're gonna hopefully this is the start to a new beginning. This is a start to a new beginning on educating people on how to really build wealth and use their paycheck, use their income to build wealth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, our income, like Dave Ramsey says, is one of the most powerful wealth building tools that we could have. And so, if instead of getting your paycheck and we're just paying bills, getting paid, paying bills, and getting paid and paying bills, and just repeating the cycle over and over again for 10, 15, 20 years until there's no, that's it. You know, people don't understand. People don't understand how important it is that the money that you get, I mean, you have to pay yourself first. That's something that I believe in. Paying yourself first it's absolutely important. So you have to educate yourself on what you can do and where to put your money, where it can also be growing and using compound and interest to your advantage, right? So anyway, let's get into it. What is a dividend? A dividend is, as you can see here, a dividend is a distribution of some of the company's earnings to a class of its shareholders, as it's determined by the company's board of directors. So dividends are payments made by publicly listed companies as a reward to investors for putting their money into the venture. So basically, dividends are it's a reward. It's a reward to shareholders. It's a reward to shareholders for basically investing into the company. So in return, the company is going to pay you. The company is going to pay you a small amount for every share that you own. That's bro. That's powerful, right? That's very, very powerful. So basically, if you accumulate enough shares, you can develop a income that could possibly, depending on how many shares that you own, and depending on what company it is, and the dividend yield that they are getting. I mean, that's another form of income, right? So that's what the episode is going to be about. That's what we're talking about today. What a dividend is. So basically, a dividend is just something a company is going to pay you. A company is going to pay you for into dividends because of their advantage over bonds and bank deposit accounts. Dividends not only provide consistent cash flow, but they also allow investors to participate in the appreciation of the asset as well. So, I mean, there it is. Dividends, a dividend portfolio and dividend stocks, or it's one of the most powerful things that you could do. It's one of the most powerful things that you could do. I mean, all the companies all the companies that we buy, that we use every day. I mean, let me see, example, Nike. A lot of us like shoes, right? Nike pays a Nike pays a very, very good dividend. Um, I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of them. McDonald's. If you look right here, dividend stocks are probably some stocks that a lot of people know, right? So if you look at it, Johnson and Johnson. I mean, we use Johnson and Johnson products every day. You know what I'm saying? Lotion, baby products. I mean, there's it goes on and on. I mean, there's Verizon. I mean, I don't even have to say anything about Verizon, right? Coca Cola. These companies pay very, very good dividends. CVS, UPS, Citigroup, which is credit cards, Target. I mean, Walgreens. These are companies that most of us, not all of us probably, but most of us use every single day. Most of us use every single day. So, I mean, like I say, today is a short episode, all right? It's not going to be too long, but today is a short episode. I just kind of wanted to put that on everybody's mind. A dividend portfolio is something that is very, very powerful, right? Is very, very powerful. So I want everybody that's watching the episode today, I want you guys to let that be something that's going to be kind of your homework for As to Speak. I want you to kind of look up something that can be dividend of very good dividend paying stocks, right? Dividend paying stocks. That's going to be something that I want you guys to look up. And then once you find good dividend paying stocks, I want you to look up what a dividend yield. I want you to look up what a dividend yield is. A dividend yield right here. I mean, you can look it up. A dividend yield is an estimate, right? It's an estimate of the dividend only return of a stock investment. So basically, a dividend yield is basically going to be how much the company pays. It's going to be how much the company is going to pay. So if you look here, it says assuming the dividend is not raised or lowered, the yield will rise when the price of the stock falls. And conversely, it will fall when the price of the stock rises. So a dividend yield is, if you look for a dividend yield, a good dividend yield is going to be, but I usually look for anywhere between 2 and over 2%. A good dividend yield is going to be between 2% and over. That's something that I look for. But that's something that I'm going to challenge everybody. That's something I'm going to challenge everybody to kind of research. Dividend is something that some of the most some of the most wealthiest people on the planet do. Warren Buffett. I mean, Warren Buffett that's the only person that I really got to say. I mean, Apple, Warren Buffett is probably the biggest investor in Apple, right? He is probably the biggest investor in Apple. And when I tell you that Warren Buffett gets paid from Apple from investing in dividends, it's ridiculous, right? So wow, right? So check this out. So Warren Buffett gets paid $823 million. That's a dividend. That's just straight dividends because he invests in Apple, because he has so many shares in Apple, right? So I mean, the computer company has been the apple of Buffett's eye, and his investments are paying off. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, which is his company, received 823 million in dividends from Apple in the year 2022. Whew. I don't know about y'all. But that that is crazy. That is crazy. So it's showing you right there that a dividend portfolio, building you a dividend portfolio is something that could be so powerful, and that could have such a good such a good passive income that it's just ridiculous, right? So that's what my episode today is about. I want everybody that's watching this video, man. Number one, hope everybody can give me a like. Hope everybody can subscribe to the channel, support your boy, man, because I'm going to be trying to educate. I'm going to be educating, and like I said, we're going to talk about trading. We're going to talk about how to really build wealth in the stock market. A lot of people want to learn how to build wealth in the stock market, and that's what my channel is going to be about. So, like I said, today is just going to be about, I want everybody that's watching the episode today is to research good dividend companies paying dividends. Dividend companies, some pay every quarter, some pay every month. It's just really a dividend. It's just really different. So I want everybody to look at dividend paying stocks. I want everybody to look at a good dividend yield, which is going to be 2 and above. And I want you to put together a good dividend paying portfolio that is going to create passive income for you, man. So, man, I just wanted to, man, this is I'm really excited. I'm really excited on the journey that I'm going to create, man. So, everybody that's watching the video, man, like I said again, I know I said it earlier, man, just give everybody a like, man. Give your boy a like, man. It helps get people out there. Maybe share the page to other people that you want, that you know, that want to create wealth. They want to build wealth in the stock market. People have been building wealth in the stock market for hundreds of years, right? So, man, let's get this money. Let's get this money, and let's educate ourselves on how to educate ourselves on how to build wealth, man. Dividends, man. Dividends. Today is about dividends. Research dividends. I want everybody that's watching the video to put together a dividend portfolio. Next episode, we're gonna come back and we're gonna check in on everybody on what we accomplished, man. It's your boy Low Trade, man, from Fred Can Financial Freedom. Let's go. Let's get dividends, baby. I'm out.